Hello and welcome to Mystically Speaking. I'm your host, Tanya Marie, and on this episode, I'm doing a reading for Scorpio for June 2023. I love Scorpios. I'm a Scorpio, and I love being a Scorpio. So I'm really excited about this one. I hope some people will join me today for this live. I just started doing lives here. Any Scorpios out there? Are you starting up things? Getting back to doing something you love doing? I am, and I'm a Scorpio, and I know other Scorpios who are finally, even though they're going through shit, finally doing things that they've wanted to do for a while. So this is a time for us to do what we've been wanting to do. We don't have a lot of planets. There's nothing in our sign right now, so we're pretty free. But we do have our sun opposing what's happening in Taurus, which is Uranus, Mercury, and Jupiter. So the oppositions are making us look at what it is that we're missing in our life. Where do we want to expand? What things do we need to communicate with? Like what do we have to where do we have to communicate? So even though there's not a lot going on with us in astrology right now and we're pretty free, we do have that sense of that tug of war, of like that opposition of, well, where do I want to expand and grow? Where do I want to see myself communicate the best? So let's ask the tarot cards what's going on for June. Where do we want to expand our vision, our life? I feel like we need to expand a little more. Scorpio has been going through some tough times. We did have to go through some crisis. We did have to go through some tough times in the past. And that was to learn and grow. So for June, this is a time to move on and to get through that pain. But there will be some more struggle for June. And that's coming through with this five. The Five of Swords is actually one of the most challenging cards in the deck. And basically it's all about, it's the bully card. It's being bullied, and it's, feeling like things aren't working out. It's the card of unfairness. So for June, you're going to face a lot of unfairness. You're going to face bullies. You're going to face these things. So my advice to you is to be prepared, and how do you be prepared as a Scorpio? Well, as a Scorpio, we usually, and this is a sword card, so it is mental, but we prepare mentally. Um we have to be ready because people do take advantage of us, and you know, Scorpios want to trust people, even though we are suspicious of everybody. We want to trust people. We want we believe people are good, right? So we want to have a good interaction. We hate confrontation. So this card is saying there will be confrontation. There will be these bad things, excuse me, that Scorpio doesn't usually want to face. So we're going to be facing things that we don't normally want to face. So we're going to have to break out of our comfort zone and be more prepared when we're going to be facing challenges. This card is all about staying home and just loving our environment and being comfortable where we are. So, what I want to say is, don't go out into the world if you could stay home and be comfortable. Don't go out and try something new that you don't really want to do. And I'll give you an example of that. Okay. Um, I just recently was looking for something. I want to do readings and I want to work on YouTube, but I thought, what could I do that's like in the real world 9 to 5 kind of job that I could get also? Because, I just want to make more money, and my goal is to be a millionaire one day. If there's any Scorpios out there, we want to be millionaires right now. That's because of power. Money is power. And I know that. And we're happier when we have money and luxury around us, right? So for June, you know, even though, we're working on, oh, I want to be a millionaire and everything, it's like, what are you doing? Well, I thought, what if I try real estate? Now, Scorpios, we rule real estate, right? So I thought, perfect, it's a Scorpio thing. I'll do that. Well, I took the first test and I failed. And I thought, oh my God, I thought I would do good at this because I'm usually just, You study, you pass, right? So my advice to you right now is things are a little challenging, and don't choose things based on, like, don't do things that you don't really want to do. This is a card of unfairness. It's like I was being unfair to myself. I didn't really want to do it. I just wanted to pick something that I needed to do. But I really want to be doing readings. And so I started my YouTube back up, and that's why I'm here today. So Scorpio, maybe you're starting something up that you've been wanting to do again, that you put aside. Because that's what this card says. It's like, hey, your environment is actually where you should be. She's in her garden and she's super happy. She's not at someone else's house or another garden. She's in her garden and she's making it perfect for her. So it's sort of like, instead of going out and finding a job, starting your own business, work from home kind of thing. So, Scorpio, the message I'm getting for you, I'm going to pick another card here for June because I just told a little story here. But yeah, it's like you get to choose what you want. What do you want to come in for you? He's got the world in his hands. So for June, things might be challenging. There's going to be some hard times for June, but you will get through them as long as you stay in your home environment, in your comfort zone. And the same thing with this card is be patient. So usually readings, I'm telling people to leave their comfort zone, but for Scorpio, I'm saying stay in your comfort zone. Stay in your comfort zone. This card is, the two things are happening, your ship's going to come in, but you may have to just kind of look for it first. You might have to figure out what it kind of ship you want to come in. And don't choose the things that you don't want. Don't look for what we look for, we find. So if you're looking for a way to make money and that's it, you're going to find it. But if you're looking for a way to be happy and passionate about what you do, these cards, because the wands is passion, fire, you're passionate about it. If you want to find something you're passionate about, then this is a card for you it says you have the world at your fingertips and you can choose. So for June, for Scorpio, I would say, don't choose things you don't really want. Stay in your comfort zone. You're smart. You know what you truly want. Um, Things are challenging. And I feel like, you might be in crisis mode. You might be in serious mode. You might be in depressive mode, even. Things have been really, really effing tough, right? For Scorpio. This last month had me on my knees, basically. Okay. Like literally. Okay. And it wasn't even financial, but decided to fix it with a way of making money because I thought, well, maybe if I had all the money in the world, I could fix this problem. And, that's not true. Sometimes problems have to be fixed with other ways like love and just visualization and, praying, even praying to the universe. I pray to the universe all the time and Archangel Michael. So, Scorpio, I'm going to pick a Moonology card. I know things are challenging and I'm saying stay in your comfort zone and, um, pamper yourself. Pamper yourself in June. Rely on yourself and trust yourself. I feel like I should be picking a queen here. All right, I picked the Hanged Man. All right, trust yourself. Like the Hanged Man needs to look at things from a different perspective and to become more enlightened. So enlighten yourself on the situations at hand. Okay, so if you face something that's a challenge, enlighten yourself on every aspect of the situation. Something happens in your life, find out everything about it so that you can move forward with the right way to go based on the information that you got. Enlighten yourself, okay? Look at things from a different perspective. All right, Moonology cards. I love these cards. They give great advice. One-liners, perfect. What's going on for Scorpio? Ooh, a new romantic cycle begins. Well, here we are talking all serious about money and problems and here it's saying a romantic cycle begins. So, um, one of the things that I've noticed if, you know, in with Scorpio, when the love dries up, it's hard for us to do anything. It is. Whether we're single and we're drying up, or we're in a relationship and the romance just isn't there, but the love is there, but the romance isn't there. I mean, we're just not good. We need that romance. We need to feel like we're in another world all the time, that we have secrets. So my advice is, if the cards are saying a new romantic cycle is about to be, get excited about that for June. That's something to look forward to. Put yourself in love. Put yourself in the love mode, in the romance mode. If somebody comes along, play with them. Scorpio, my advice to you is play more. Just play more, okay? Play more and look at things from a different perspective, so that you feel more at home, instead of having to go out and finding things that really don't matter. Instead of dealing with things that are unfair, really find the things that make your world seem like a better place, because that's what will make it a better place, because you could trust your intuition. That's one thing you can do, Scorpio. You can trust your intuition. All right, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Like and subscribe. I'll be back. Rock your magic.